Hi, I'm Dr. Lara, and welcome to another week of Channeled Angel Messages. Before I get started, I just want to thank all of you that are sending in your questions. I absolutely love answering them with the angels, so please keep them coming. Okay, so let's sit back and relax and see if anything resonates for you today. Okay, they're showing me like a crown, and they're laughing because this message, if you've been following this channel for a while, this message is a very prominent one, and it's if you are thinking that you have a purpose here, that there is something more for you to do, the answer is yes. And if you think that you have healing abilities, if you think that you're here to help people through something or to help raise the consciousness or to start a new school system or whatever it is, if you are getting these ideas, the answer is yes. And the time is now. Okay. So that doesn't mean that every single person listening to this is going to go out and quit their job and start a new company. And, it doesn't mean that. But it does mean that you are a very important part of the consciousness shift on this planet. And whether you are speaking it through your words or writing it through your words or music or singing or just not just being in like a line at the grocery store or just out and about and shining your light, that is what it is you're here to do. Just by you being here is enough. You don't have to do anything more if you don't feel like there's anything more for you to do. But this message is for people that are feeling it here, and they may be feeling like discontent in their life or discontent in their job or their current expression. And that means that there's something else bigger for you to do, something different for you to do. And they're showing me like this whole brigade of angels coming down, and they're here to support you. Okay, it's not an easy thing to go out and share your wisdom, to share your knowledge, especially if it's woo woo or whatever. It's not an easy thing, but if you ask for help, if you ask for courage, if you ask for confidence, if you ask for clarity, the angels can bring that to you. The universe will respond to that, or you can ask to help you move through your fear. Oh, this is important because a lot of people with this, they're waiting for their fear to go away in order for them to make their next move. And unfortunately, the fear doesn't go away. In fact, if you don't face it, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So, what you can ask for is the strength and the courage to move through that fear, to gain that confidence, and to gain that extra oomph you need to walk through whatever it is you're afraid of. And it's okay. It's okay to have fear. They're false experiences appearing real. They're lies that we have been told. So if there is any kind of fear, maybe get into the heart of what that is so you can understand what that is, and then ask for help in moving through it. Because and they're gosh, they're pointing the finger. And this is somebody specific. You know that they are talking to you, and it is time for you to get moving. That doesn't mean quit your job right now, but it does mean to do something to put you in that direction so you are fulfilling your purpose. Ooh, boy, that was a kick in the pants. I could feel that one. I think they might be saying that to me as well. Anyway, okay, let's see what else we have here today. Okay, this they're showing me two people, and this has to do with the relationship for somebody. Very specific messages today. This feels like they're oh wow. Okay, so this could be for a lot of people. It feels like they're showing me crumbling. So a lot of relationships that are not in harmony are crumbling. And this could be romantic relationships, this could be friendships, this could be relationships with family. It's just the frequency that we're moving into, it's a more harmonious frequency. And if you're with somebody in any capacity that is not within your frequency, it's going to crumble. And they're saying that it's okay. It's okay if these people leave your life. Of course, there's going to be grief, but it's going to open the door to so many opportunities and to like a better existence. And they're saying to not like jump right into something else to fill that void, but start to cultivate a relationship with yourself and start asking yourself, what do you want in your life and how do you want to show up and what is good for you? Because what happens a lot of times in relationships, it's just not romantic, but it's friendships as well, is we only come as like half of a person, and we expect the other person to come in and fill the other half of what we think we're lacking. And so when that happens, there's a constant tug of war and a push pull of energy. So sometimes we suck the energy out of people, and sometimes people suck the energy out of us, and it's not a synergistic exchange. But when you stop and you know who you are, and you do your best to be a whole person, complete, without needing a relationship to define you. When you come from that space, you're already kind of a whole person, and you're going to attract another whole person. So when you guys come together, it's not going to be like this tug of war of energy. It's going to be a synergistic flow, and you're going to receive energy and give energy and be awakened by them and to teach them. And it's just it's a better flow because you have more things to give, and the more things that you can bring to a relationship, the more things that you can accept from it as well. Okay, so that's what they're saying. Don't worry about the crumbling relationships. You may go through a period of some grief or some sadness, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be very long. Okay, and start to cultivate that relationship within you. Okay, and let's see, what else have we got? Okay, I'm seeing gold. It whoever this is, and you know who you are, it feels like you are, and they're showing me like a wave, like in the ocean, but it's gold. So it's like whatever it is that you are doing, and you're kind of wondering, is it going to work? Yes, it is. Because the more energy that you put in it, the more of your passion that you put into whatever project this is, it's going to work. It feels like you're very much in synchronicity with the universe on this, and there's not anything holding you back. Oh, it feels like, is this too good to be true? No, it's not. It actually, it's not too good to be true. It is true, and it feels like there's more that's going to open up for you. So whoever this is that we're talking to, do your best to open up your container, meaning raise your frequency, your belief structure, whatever it is, to receive more good in your life. Because it is here and it is coming. And they're showing me a pair of shoes. They don't wait for the other shoe to drop. There's no shoes. There's no shoes that are going to drop. Okay, they understand that that's happened in the past, but you've done a lot of work and a lot of effort to get to this space, and what you're doing is good, and it's good for you, it's good for the planet. So please keep going and know that you have the support that you need in order to continue for this to be a success. Well, those were really exciting messages, so I hope that they helped you and they resonate with you. I do have a question that someone had sent in. There was a person recently said that they had broken up with somebody, and they were scared to feel the grief because they didn't want to attract the same type of experience into their life. Okay, so I'm going to tune in with the angels and let's see what they say about that. Okay, we're just going to take a sip of water. Okay. So, what they want to say to this situation about these relationships crumbling, and it's not just this person, but there's a lot of people that are in this situation right now having a loss, that there is a period of grief that happens after something leaves, whether it's a relationship, a job, weight loss, an illness. Even when an illness leaves, like if anything that involves some kind of change, there's going to be a grief period, even if the change brings out better things, which change always does. Okay, so understand that feeling these feelings of grief and sadness is a necessary part of the human evolution of feeling these emotions that we have. They are a gift for us, and it's learning how to deal with these emotions that can propel us forward into a fulfilling life. Because if we don't feel our emotions, if we don't feel sadness or pain or anything or anger, we're not going to feel joy and elation and love. We're just going to be right here, like in this neutral zone, like zombies, not feeling anything. So these emotions that we have, it's okay to feel them. So the question was, this person was worried about feeling this grief and then attracting more of that into their life. Okay, that's not the case. And they understand why you think that, because there's this thing going around that you have to be happy all the time to attract happy things into your life. And they're saying that it's not really the full story. Okay, so they're going to give us the full story in a little miniature version. Okay, so when you feel the grief, when you allow yourself to feel the grief, you allow yourself to feel it. Don't push it away. Okay, don't try to push it away by watching TV or eating or distracting yourself. Sit with the grief. Just sit with it. Say, I'm so sad. I'm really grieving this loss. And it's okay. And you allow yourself to feel that. And the more you allow yourself to feel that, the quicker that is going to leave your body. It's when you don't feel your emotions, when you don't allow yourself to grieve, you hold that frequency of grief in your body. And that's when you attract more into your life, because you're holding that frequency. So you want to process through those emotions. You want to process through that grief. So that's the first part. The second part is self-awareness. There are beliefs and perceptions about yourself, about relationships, about the world that got you into that relationship in the first place. Okay? If you break up and you don't do any self-awareness about it, then you will attract that same type of relationship. So do you understand? The grief is not what's attracting the relationship. It's the not changing of your perceptions and beliefs about yourself and relationships and other people that will attract the same thing. So if you do self-awareness, you say, what have I learned from this? What don't I want in a relationship? How do I want to be different in a relationship? Do I deserve this? I deserve something else. So it's about doing the exploring, asking yourself these questions, and letting go of certain beliefs that you have about yourself and relationships that can help you catapult you to another frequency of having a different kind of relationship. So let's say in this other relationship, you maybe had a belief, and it may not be conscious, that you only deserve to be just so happy, or you deserve to be treated a certain way. Okay, coming out of that relationship, you can choose, I don't deserve to be treated that way. I deserve to be loved and respected and treated nicely, and I deserve to be heard. So it's like changing those beliefs about yourself and attracting a different kind of person in your life or a different kind of experience. Okay, so please don't worry about these emotions of grief. It is something that you need to feel, but you don't need to stay stuck in it for years. The more you allow yourself to feel it and come out, let it flow out, the quicker you will move through it. But you can't force it either. Grief is something you really can't force. It just comes up when it comes up. But allow yourself to have this mourning period, and don't be in such a hurry to fill that void with somebody else. Have a relationship with yourself and figure out what's best for you and what it is you want in a relationship and how you want to show up in the relationship. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed the messages for today. And if you haven't already, go to my website, sign up for the free gift that I have. It's a free angel meditation and a free book on living life on your terms. And you can sign up and then be on my email list and get notifications for different things that I do. So thank you so much for being here. Many blessings and have a beautiful day.